Hi, it's Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. School is back in session at the local elementary, so we're back out. The snowy crust over the sidewalk has melted, but make no mistake, there is still plenty of ice here. We saw fewer ice sightings in Minnesota over the weekend, but Monday was not being observed by DHS as a federal holiday. According to a neighbor on Facebook rocking a magnificent Karen style haircut, over 100 unmarked ICE vehicles with agents in masks and body armor were deployed out of the Whipple building, which is functioning as the local ICE headquarters yesterday. We are already seeing reports this morning as well. So, with the Operation Metro Surge drawdown announcement last week, what do we realistically think is happening? Now, we're seeing the agency reassess and posture here for long term surveillance, is at least kind of the general assumption we're working under. Word on the street is that they have a long term corporate lease next to the United Health Group campus. After a killing of an executive last year in New York, UHG turbocharged their corporate defense spending, allowing for shared resources now for two of the biggest plagues on our community that I believe should be legislated out of existence. It's not unusual to see multiple week or even multiple months pauses, but we're going to remain vigilant as a community because there has been some trust broken that will never, ever be mended. And the literal actions of being out on the corner and waving to those parents that are bringing their kids into school is still as important to me as it has been ever since we started. On the legislation front, though, we are hard at work. My role in local politics right now, with my work with the local DFL, has kicked off. I am part of the resolutions subcommittee, which is in charge of basically taking all of the resolutions or policy stances that were brought up and passed through votes at the local caucus precinct level are now being data entered and aggregated and reviewed and wordsmithed to be concise, strong plank statements for the living policy document of the DFL here in Senate District 46. I have been able to chant, "This is what democracy looks like," on the streets of Minneapolis with tens of thousands in January, right after Renee's killing, with my parents by the suburban library that we grew up next to the day of Alex's killing. And now I've chanted, "This is what democracy looks like," in my head as we work to sort out those literal wishes from the everyday people who showed up to caucus into that living platform by way of Zoom meetings and Google Docs. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting to be part of something that is longer term, knowing that we cannot let up our vigilance on the ground. It is very exciting to be a part of creating that living platform for a party that has absolutely tremendous potential to show what functional local government can do.